All right, this is 50.com. The Heineken is here.
The ESSO, everyone sees sounds official.
Yeah, sitting with us.
Game over's here.
Game over. G-O. G-O-V. Game over.
Yes, sir.
What does that represent?
Hooli Nation in the building.
What'd you say?
I said Hooli Nation in the building.
Oh, okay.
You know, that's the independent label. Shout out to Mr. RGM.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right, no doubt.
That's the man behind the magic. You feel me? Okay. Word up. But Game Over is simple and plain. I get in the cipher. I get in the song. Game over.
Oh,
it's plain and simple.
You didn't play no games.
To the point.
Yeah,
to the point.
It's straight to the point.
All right. So we want to get down to it. Let the people know where you from, where you representing, and all that.
Okay, me, you know, I represent Jersey City, 201. You know what I mean, the gutter.
Okay.
You feel me? Straight up. And I also represent Hooli Nation. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Hoolies. You know what I mean? And my blood, straight Colombian. You feel me? That's what I ride for.
Listen,
I go to Colombia every year, bro. I go to Medellin. I go to Cartagena.
See, y'all talking real subtle because he's like, it's beautiful.
It's beautiful,
we know
right?
Don't do that because listen, he went to Colombia.
Yo, bro, I go every year. We go on the. I'm just gonna put it like this. We go on a guys trip every year to one part of Colombia.
I already know.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta say nothing else. You just say it's a guy's trip and we out. Yo, it's definitely a fun time from beginning to end.
Yeah. So how does a rapper with Colombian roots and Jersey upbringing, or Colombian bloodline with Jersey roots and upbringing, get into this rap game?
Basically loved it from the beginning. You know what I mean? From the essence of it. I'm an 80s baby.
Yeah,
you know, all that. Through all the MCs from the 80s to the 90s, especially the 90s. You know what I mean? And it just kept on going into me. I've been rapping since 13, taking it serious like 2008, you know?
Okay.
So, yeah.
How do you feel about how the game's changed? Because it seems like that you've watched it for a while. So you've watched the game change, right? How do you feel about where the game is now? Are you more positive about it? Or less positive?
With the game, is more positive because now you could be international anywhere, like split second. You know, before is groundwork, street work,
all day.
You know, all day. Now it's in the click of a button. So I love it like that. When it comes to the sound, everything changes. It's more rap than it is hip hop. That's what I could say. But you just still got all elements is where your eyes is, like, you know, where your ears is at, because music is everywhere. You got basically rappers on every street, on every block, on every city, in every state, in every country.
Word.
So you got music all over. So it's like what you want to hear. You know what I mean?
Based on from where you're from and your heritage, did you feel like you were accepted when you decided to really get in the game? Or did you feel like based on wherever neighborhood you at or your family was like, the fuck you going into this music?
I went through all of that.
To talk about it.
You know, basically, with family, you already know.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, where's the money at? This you want to do. This ain't a career. Get that. Then, in the beginning, it was accepted because it was ciphers. It was sessions. Like, you know what I mean? Right there, freestyle, somebody do a beat, boom, you're in it. You know what I mean? If you're nice, you're nice. If you're not, you're not. That's when you know, basically. So, from the beginning, it was good. But then, going to different cities, going like, you know, when you go to the BX, when you go to Brooklyn, when you go to Jersey City in the hood, now it's bars. You know what I mean? And no, don't get it twisted too. It's even more populated black. So now you're the underdog. Even
definitely.
inside, even in the county and stuff like that. You know, I did stuff like that. So, you know, it's just to be like, who that? Now, boom.
So
game over.
How long did it take you to keep fighting so you wouldn't feel like an outsider? Or do you still feel like
I never felt like an outsider. Honestly, I always felt like I'm a top dog.
Okay.
So either you respect it or you neglect it. Like you hate it, you know what I'm saying? But you ain't hating on me, you're hating on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Or if not, you know what I mean, you're loving it. And I'll do it. Because, you know, it's just times like that. When you got the essence of back in the days and, you know, you got instrumentals. Because back in the days it was like that. You know how it was? You had CDs of just instrumentals, you know, going on. You go to Harlem, you just get instrumentals, Alchemists and stuff like that. So you just spitting. It's just, you put the shit on and they going in. But back in the days we would really even test ourselves. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. What do you like better? Do you like spitting in ciphers and challenging motherfuckers, or do you like making songs?
I love doing both. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I love the essence of it. I love having ciphers. I love having like 5 people, and we all going in for like 2 hours, 3 hours. Even just put a mic right there and record all that. You know what I mean? But I love doing songs because I could go anywhere with it. Anywhere. Like me, that's why I even said I add that element of game over in there too. A lot of rappers are scared to go somewhere else with it. You know what I mean? Like they'll be like, I just want to stay thug. Nah, you got to give everything. That's why you gotta love Pac.
Okay.
Because he'll go everywhere with it. That's why he got love Big. He went everywhere with it. That's why he got love Pun. He went everywhere with it. That's why I want to bring 2. That I could go anywhere. That's why you got to give it to Jay.
Okay.
Because he goes everywhere with it. You know what I mean? Straight facts.
What are some things that frustrate you about the music? Because as Esso spoke about, in terms of how the game has changed, you say you enjoy it.
I don't like that it's saturated and tainted. I don't like that it's not a lot of originality. I don't like that everybody's trying to be the next man.
But you like the double-edged sword. Let me jump in though. But you like the fact that you can go national or you can go big time fast, right?
I like that.
All right. So because of that is why it's saturated though.
It's saturated and everything, but that's why you
gotta
give and take.
Yeah, but that's why I asked you from the beginning.
Yeah.
What do you like? Do you like this time or do you like the past time? Because the past time was
tougher to get in.
It was more. I love more that.
Tougher,
I ain't gonna lie. See, if you give me that question, if you give me that question,
well, go ahead, take that question.
If you give me that question, I'd rather give that. Why? Because you really had to have bars. You really had to go in. You know, the game, you still was getting played, so it really doesn't matter if you want to talk industry.
Okay. Of course.
You know what I mean? Contracts was never official. You know what I mean? So forget about that. But say now, you know, you have the Nas, like you, all right, go to Queens. You got the Nas, you got the CNNs, you got the Tragedies, Mobb Deeps. Now you got to go in there and you got to go in them ciphers. You got to go into a Rough Rider cipher. Come on, dog. Like, a lot of people just, they'll go back to their day job.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When it comes to that. So that's what I love, because that was the element where I came from. You got to eat. Like, you got to go in there and you got to...
But you like the way that you could just put your shit out right now and somebody could see
That's the only
shit.
thing that I love now that is quicker.
But that's why you got motherfuckers that can't rap.
But they can't rap and they do it.
Yeah, they in it.
See, but
they in.
See, but that's gonna, how could I say? Now that outweighs everything.
The talent.
Now with me, is that now in this time is talent plus business.
Okay.
Before it was just talent.
I got you.
You know what I mean? So you could just do whatever. Now you could just even strategize a business plan. You're not even a rapper.
Yeah, exactly.
But you could be a rapper now.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And do it. So it is what it is.
Okay.
I'm sticking it true. I can't do all that. I can't do all that other bullshit.
I mean,
you know what I mean? That clout chasing and all that.
That's fair.
I can't do that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I'd rather you look at me like motivation and inspiration. That's how when you look at me, that's how I could attract you.
I just think, you know, in the past, in 4 weeks, it's going to be 1 year since the whole country locked down. And since then, what the government has given the American public, $1,500 to spread out for over a year. That's $120 a month. At this point, everything's on the table to figure out a way to extend your brand and make your money.
Yeah.
You know, I just think we're watching rappers get locked up because they can't do their shows. They can't walk in. They can't do no walkthroughs, nothing. And they're not big streaming artists, you feel me? So I understand where you're saying you're trying to keep focused on what you believe in and you don't want to be a jack all over the place trying to clout chase. But, you know, the bottom line is to make sure you get your craft out and you get your money coming in, because otherwise...
Definitely.
Hey, nigga, you in jail.
See, but a lot of people don't even think about, you know, what's the next move.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, so
I was there a lot of the time.
Just plenty of things that I'm doing. You know, I look at artists, but I also look at businessmen. You know what I mean? And I see how they have their family taken care of.
That's how
So
it's supposed to be.
I'm doing the same thing. I'm a hustler, but I'm an artist too. So I could combine those. Like if they let me in the doors, it's another millionaire
Avenue,
right there going in already.
But the thing that I just want to jump in, because I'm big on language and what you put out in the air. They don't have to let you in the door no more because of what we just talked about. It's all about, are you going to kick the door in, and are you going to put your money and your work and everything to what you got going on? Because it's a lot of people that get lucky that they just throw the record up and then they get a little sweat and then they move on. But right now, it's about, for me, all right, straight up, for us, we're in the same type of situation as a rapper that's looking to blow up. Right? Okay. So it's important for us to be on top of our business. It's important for us to know how to promote ourselves. But the number one thing that I tell everybody is you can't fucking outwork me. It's not possible. When you're sleeping, I'm thinking and I'm working, right? That's the vibe that I personally give off with everybody that's around me. Mm-hmm. So with you, if I'm listening to your music, because you're going to have a whole lot of people that's going to see you and never heard your record before. That's why you're doing this. Yes. So it's a lot of people to get caught up in when they come sit with us that they want to tell us they vibe, they want to tell us the story. It's really not about us. We're just here to trying to bring it out on you so that these people can watch you and go back to catch your vibe. Yeah. Right? So if they're listening, if they're watching, which they will be.
Game over.
All right. What's your vibe? If they're going to go stream you, why should they go stream your record and put their ears to what you to what you spitting?
Now, if my vibe is straight energy. What I give to you is straight uptone energy. I give you all kinds of vibes, though. I could give you positive vibes, pain vibes, real vibes, and understand I could make you dance. I could make you chill, smoke a blunt. I could make you drink. I could make you exercise. If you listen to my music, you're going to be like, wow, it's another rapper that got skills and comes out with everything, because I'm versatile. And I've been doing this, and I know what to even give to you. I could understand what to say when, like, a part like when Jada Kiss says, feel me. I could say the same thing, feel me. And you could close your eyes and you could feel me. You know what I mean? This is another rapper that separates from the rest. This is another one that you could put with J. Cole. This is another one that you could put with those artists that is not just with the same categories. Nah, I'm different.
Is it Hispanic laden or is it just hip hop? Am I gonna hear some Spanish music in there?
It's hip hop, man. Understand that Spanish is even a form of the hip hop now.
Of course.
So
but you know the sound that I'm looking for.
Is coming with that sabor too. Okay. I'm bringing that too. I'm bringing every element. Okay. See, like me, I'm gonna go from hip hop all the way into house. You understand me?
You from Jersey, that's why.
Yeah, of course. That makes sense.
That's why Jersey's the best to be in it, because we just like a whole mixed pot. Mm-hmm. And we heard everything, even down to heavy metal. If you an 80s baby and you say, oh, I ain't listen to heavy metal, you're lying. You know what I mean? You're lying to yourself. Because we listened to that. We listened to Whitney Houston. You know what I mean? We went to the Michael Jacksons. Then it went down to the BDP and Big Daddy Kane. And all. So it was just all mixed up. That's what I am. I'm mixed up of all the greatest, from salsa, you know what I mean, to hip hop, to R&B. Like I've been through all them elements.
This is my last joint right here. My last question. You enjoy being in the cypher. I can hear it in your blood. If somebody puts you in a studio, and this is just a record with no hooks, just bars, who would you like for it to be in that session? Not a dream that you're going to put your money up, and these are the motherfuckers I want on this record of just straight bars. Who would be your dream lineup?
I'm in.
They don't go as many as you think is needed.
Basically like this. I already had Styles.
Boom.
Now I want Jada. You know what I mean?
Jada.
So that's one.
That's one. Jada.
Straight up. I got to get one of the Griselda boys. Ooh. Doesn't matter which one. If I could have both, even better. You know? Straight up, Benny or Conway. You feel me?
Bet.
Straight out. Who else I haven't messed with yet? You know what I mean? Just for the love, because I know he's going to come with it. And that's Pat.
He just retired, so, you know.
Nobody ever retires. If you have it in you, you never retire. You got bars all day.
Understood.
You know what I mean? So I know he got a 16
all the time.
That's 4.
He got a 48, man. He got.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. He got 312
all day. I've been around that nigga.
So I'm like a 16. It ain't nothing. You know what I mean?
Quick, fast.
And then who else I could flip it with? I'll keep it like that right now with that session right there. I'll have that session because
Jada, Benny, Conway, and Pap. I'm not mad.
I got one more question. Where do you see yourself? Are you looking to get? Are you looking to go major, or do you want to stay where you at, blow up, and make your money there, and just live your life that way?
That's my vision. My vision is Hooli Nation, being independent. I'm the first artist, and we grow as a company, and that's how I want it. Don't know what will come on, but if you want me, I'm telling you, it's gonna be big money. So I don't care about a contract. I don't care about money, 'cause I already seen it all. So at the end of the day, I'm like it's not like that shit gotta sound right. And that's what I mean. I gotta eat. Hooli Nation gotta eat. If I want a contract, I don't want no artist contract. I want a label deal. I want that. I want something that big boys talked about. Nah, you know what I mean? We not artists around here. We a business.
Facts.
All right, so tell the people how they can find you and shit.
Find me on IG_Game Over Music. Real simple. On everything else, on every music app, Spotify, Apple, YouTube, G.O, aka Game Over. Trust me. Do what you do. You're gonna be impressed if you never heard about me.
Let's go.
And to get everything that you want, you know what I mean? The official Game Over, www.officialgameover.com. That's my website. Hit me up. You'll get everything. Guarantee we're gonna have merch in 2 weeks. Straight up. Bless them up with some Game Over socks. Coming different.
No doubt. Signing out.
Boom.
Yo.